as part of mentoring, and definitely to the developers that I have mentored. So I think the most important thing is where they do get stuck is kind of to kind of see a very wider vision of a product development. They're able to kind of pull things off very quickly, do a kind of POC, and maybe even end-to-end development in that case, wherein they are kind of just be able to, let's say, do a clone of a music streaming app. But when it comes to, like, let's say for an example, music streaming app, what happens is there are very nitty gritty details and technical details of it. So here I think we have made such a projects that it's not just end to end about developing a clone of a music application. It's all about chunking. It's also about chunking, changing the resolution, skipping to a particular part, and then trying to see how optimized product it is. So I think that is something which I was able to help them because of my experience. And then even if you will take a real world application, there are a lot of things like sharding a database, replicating it to different locations. So that is something which might not be very easily be available to them. But I mean, as a mentor, maybe I can give a perspective of them to look at the product at that particular, end product in a realistic way. So those things, like in terms of high level design, regionalization, privacy, so accessibility, so all those things which are very small but very important in a product development, those things are highlighted, and then they do get benefit of it. The curriculum that Pesto has is kind of based on the product thinking. It has always been product thinking, and that is how it is different from other maybe edtechs or companies out there. So at Pesto, I think this particular thing wherein you get to build the product mindset, that is very important, and that has helped the mentees to kind of think in that way, in terms of thinking of product in order to optimize them, to scale them. So those things are part of the curriculum itself. So they do have that particular sense of development from the start itself, wherein they are making an HLD. They know how their design will look like, how the deployments would look like. They actually make some wireframes. They think about accessibility. So all those things are actually, I think, there in their mindset once they start with the program. And then it's all about kind of knowing that interest. And then once they are interested and inspired, then I think they are able to kind of pull off like beautiful products that I have seen.